These LGBTQ movies became so controversial that some countries banned them completely, censored entire scenes, or even shut down screenings. Some caused protests. Others sparked political outrage. But despite all of that, these films still became iconic pieces of queer cinema. Here are 10 LGBTQ movies that governments try to silence. Pakistan's Joyland made history by becoming the country's first film submitted to the Oscars. But shortly before release, the government suddenly banned it because of its LGBTQ and transgender themes. The backlash became massive online, with filmmakers, actors, and activists demanding the ban be reversed. Some provinces later allowed screenings again, while others kept restrictions in place. What made the controversy even bigger was that Joyland wasn't an explicit film at all. It was a quiet, emotional drama about identity, desire, and family expectations. Released in 1990, Paris is Burning explored New York's underground ballroom culture and the lives of Black and Latino LGBTQ communities. The documentary became hugely influential, especially within drag culture, but it also faced backlash for openly showing queer identity, gender expression, and HIV-era struggles at a time when LGBTQ representation was still heavily stigmatized. While it wasn't universally banned everywhere, the film sparked censorship debates and was considered too controversial for mainstream audiences in several countries. Today, it's seen as one of the most important LGBTQ documentaries ever made. This Georgian drama follows a young dancer who falls in love with another man while training in the country's highly traditional dance culture. Even before release, conservative groups called the movie anti-Georgian and demanded it be banned. During screenings, violent protests broke out outside cinemas, with police forced to protect moviegoers entering theaters. Despite the outrage, the film received international praise for its emotional storytelling and became one of the most talked about LGBTQ films from Eastern Europe. Released in 1996, East Palace, West Palace became one of the first Chinese films to openly center around a gay relationship, and that immediately made it controversial. The story follows a young gay writer who's arrested during a police crackdown in a Beijing park known as a secret meeting place for gay men. Over the course of one intense night, the film explores power, fear, repression, and hidden desire through conversations between the writer and the police officer interrogating him. At the time, homosexuality was still heavily censored in China, and the film was effectively banned from public release inside the country. Despite the restrictions, it gained international attention after screening at the Cannes Film Festival, where many praised its bold storytelling and psychological tension. Today, East Palace, West Palace is considered a landmark in LGBTQ cinema because it dared to portray queer identity openly during a period when such stories were almost completely erased from Chinese media. This French coming-of-age romance won the Palme d'Or at Cannes and became internationally famous almost overnight. But the film also faced bans and censorship in several countries because of its explicit lesbian scenes. Some critics praised the movie for its emotional realism, while others argued the intimate scenes were too graphic. Regardless of the controversy, the film became one of the most discussed LGBTQ movies of the 2010s and helped push queer cinema further into the mainstream. Starring Sean Penn as gay rights activist Harvey Milk, Milk told the true story of one of America's first openly gay elected officials. While the film won Oscars and critical acclaim, several countries either restricted screenings or heavily censored the movie because of its political LGBTQ themes. The film became controversial not because of explicit content, but because it openly celebrated queer activism and visibility. Today, it's considered one of the most important LGBTQ biopics ever made. This visually stunning French romance tells the story of two women who slowly fall in love in the 18th century. Critics called it one of the greatest films of the decade, praising its emotional intensity and beautiful cinematography. But despite the acclaim, the movie still faced censorship and restrictions in more conservative regions because of its lesbian relationship. What made the film especially powerful was how quietly intimate it felt. There were no dramatic speeches or shock moments, just two women deeply falling in love. One of the most famous LGBTQ films ever made, and also banned or restricted in several countries, including parts of the Middle East and China, due to its gay romance storyline. When Brokeback Mountain released in 2005, it completely changed LGBTQ representation in mainstream cinema. The love story between two cowboys earned critical acclaim, Oscar wins, and global recognition. But many countries either banned the film, canceled screenings, or heavily censored it because of its gay romance. Even some theaters refused to show it. Over time, the movie became one of the most influential LGBTQ films ever made, proving that queer love stories could resonate with audiences all over the world. Directed by Park Chan-wook, The Handmaiden became famous for its psychological twists, luxurious visuals, and lesbian love story. But the film also faced bans and censorship in several countries because of its explicit queer themes and was banned in several places. Some audiences praised it as groundbreaking LGBTQ cinema, while others called it too provocative. Even years later, it remains one of the boldest and most visually unforgettable lesbian films ever made. This Oscar-winning love story faced censorship across multiple countries despite global praise. Set in Italy during the 1980s, this romantic drama follows the relationship between Elio and Oliver during one unforgettable summer. The film received Oscar nominations, global praise, and became a cultural phenomenon. But despite its success, several countries censored or restricted the movie because of its gay romance. In some places, scenes were cut entirely. What made the backlash surprising was how gentle and emotional the film actually was, more focused on longing and heartbreak than controversy. These movies prove that queer stories have always existed, even when the world tried to erase them. If you enjoy content like this, consider joining the channel membership to support the channel and unlock exclusive LGBTQ movie content.